All right, so doubleheader, AFC South. We got the Colts and the Texans. Yep. Nah, Jaguars and Colts. That's what we got. Wait, how did I miss the Lions game? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I do got the Lions. I have to play too. All right, so Jaguars and Colts, AFC South doubleheader. And then for the team, Corey Grant needs 63 rushing yards to break 1,500. Antonio Brown needs 23 receptions and 159 yards to get 100 receptions on the year and 1,500 receiving yards on the year. Miles Boykin already has the record for receiving touchdowns, as you see it going across the screen right there, for most receiving touchdowns in a season. He needs 15 receptions to get to 100 catches. So those are our focus points. You know what? Actually, now thinking about it, we're 11-0, right? I should just only play offense, because we're definitely making the playoffs. So I should just play offense, get through these games quicker now. That's what we're going to do. Oh, we got some upgrades. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully the defense holds up. If the I know what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna simulate through the defense. That's what we'll do. Simulate through the defense. Just in case if I have to come in and play defense. If we get like a that's what I'm doing. If we get like a 4 touchdown lead, then I'm gonna start simulating the defense. That's what we'll do. All right, let's mute it.
Matching hundreds. It's the coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see teams with a couple of running backs who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime, but kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, the streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here a perfect 11-0. The The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Nick Foles, the man that the Jags are hoping can get them over the hump in 2019. Super Bowl MVP a couple of seasons ago. Made 7 starts if you include the playoffs for the Eagles last year, winning 5 of them.
Going 5-3! Going 5-3! Here we go!
Foles. And his first look is incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. And the offensive unit now for the Jaguars.
And here comes Leonard Fournette, the big, and I mean big, tailback out of LSU. When he takes the ball inside, people make decisions about whether they want to tackle him or not, and he has enough speed to get to the perimeter and outrun defensive backs. When he puts it all together, he makes the Jaguars' offense very difficult.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now Foles. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 54 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Fournette on the counter. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. He's got the hook up to Lee. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Foles. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Muhammad Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. The kick by Lambo is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive. Now after the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Deshaun Kaiser, the former Notre Dame man, will lead his troops onto the field. Kaiser just getting the play off. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisions something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
He had no sign of him cooling down at all.
First down, Kaiser. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He's coming. He's coming. Double up.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. This will be caught by Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Here we go.
From the red zone now, Kaiser. This one caught by his tight end, Mack. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A look at the numbers for Mack from last week. 5 catches, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And we get a glance now at the Buccaneer offense.
And a big key is going to be how can these wideouts create separation from the defensive backs, because we've seen some early success in the passing game in this one, and that's going to need to continue.
Check 50. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
On 2nd down, it's Grant, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Corey Grant, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drive 7 play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. They probably should have.
Hey, pick your game up. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week. 25 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he hasn't.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Westbrook. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Don't forget, later tonight, Sunday Night Football, we've got the Pats and the Texans from NRG Stadium in Houston. And then tomorrow night, Monday night.
Set, ready. Pittsburgh. Come on. It's our field. You want to take? Bill. Yep, go.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Kaiser now to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Brown showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Watch the slants. Watch the slant.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Hey, run.
After the sack on 1st down, Kaiser. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
We call that sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Check safety. Check safety. Echo.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Here we go. 51.
3rd and long for Kaiser. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
On first down, Grant. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Grant. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Here we go, switch.
On 3rd down, it's Grant. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long.
Me and you all day, all day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming out.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Kaiser going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown. His 14th touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own.
Let's get off the field.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on 2nd down. Foles. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. They'll drop to throw. Dumps it off to Fournette. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Underneath, by all means.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And right now they're saying...
Watch safety creep. What? Safety's creeping.
On 1st and 10, Kaiser. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, get in the weight room. 51's Mike. Mike 51. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Squeeze. Watch the backer. Watch that, watch that, watch that.
To throw again, Kaiser. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
51's the Mike, boy, 51. Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run. Hey, watch the safety creep.
From the gun, Kaiser. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Check.
Kaiser on 1st down. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Kaiser now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. To the air again, Kaiser. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Antonio Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little 1st half here, partner.
And it's a 1st half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now for the point after. And it's 21-3. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Gearing up for their next possession, Nick Foles and the Jags. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Throw it. As you mentioned, he's having a...
Here we go. 180! I got you. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
180! 13. Hey, let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Completes it to Lee. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Lee. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
We play to win. Let's go. 380. I'm coming after you. What are you?
Foles. The open man is Westbrook. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Foles. This one complete to the tight end O'Shaughnessy. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Set, ready. Pittsburgh. I'm coming. 36. Yo, Ringo. Off. Mike 51. Okay, double up.
A first down throw for Kaiser. Got a man. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Motion backfield.
Orbit. Check 26, check 26. Go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Preston Brown, there to knock that one away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, go. 51's the mic. Check.
Go, Mike.
Go.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm down. 66.
Pull it. Time.
Let's get out the field, defense.
Leo. Out. Joker.
Throwing again. Kaiser. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20.
Mike 51.
Here we go. Let's go. Mike 51. Mike, go.
They'll throw again. Kaiser.
Check.
And that is incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. So good work there on the side for the first drive of the second half. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here comes the Jags offense now.
Dead. 180. Watch the pass.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. And his throw here's incomplete. Trevor Williams there on the coverage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Foles. He'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. DeShone Kizer making his way out to the huddle. And you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good.
Calm the crowd.
You go, night, go. Go, night. Go. 24, check 24.
51, Mike. Mike 51.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey,
Kaiser now to throw on first down. He completes this one to Mack. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Kaiser now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They will run with Grant. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jaguars' 36-yard line.
44 is the mic.
They go back to Grant. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Grant. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
22, check, hey. 2-6. Check, logo, lucky.
1st down, Kaiser. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Go. Whip. Watch the whip.
From the red zone now, Kaiser. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Miles Boykin, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Extra point forthcoming.
If we get one more stop,
and they
we'll
open the
start
lead up now to
simulating
25
the defense.
points. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's all finished
Even though
off
the
with a
game is almost
touchdown
over.
by Tampa Bay. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go, boy. Let's go. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Fournette, a first down carry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Fournette running out of the gun. And some room to work. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. Fournette, first down, still going. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Josh Lambo now for the point after.
That shit would piss me off. Like the second play of that damn drive, the damn Madden didn't recognize my fucking adjustment. That would have changed the whole fucking drive.
That time a 6-play drive. And the capper,
and they got that out pass.
18-yard touchdown run. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive. They'll run on first down. Grant, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Kill. Match box. Right. Yeah. 51.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On first down, Grant. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. This is Grant. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Let's go.
An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they'll try to throw here. Kaiser. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Watch the twist. Ball trot. Check squeeze.
A second down throw now for Kaiser. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack. So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Kaiser. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And his kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out. It's about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Get ready. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 2nd and 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Foles now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
A try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant, and he is going to be stopped cold.
Did you see him, motherfucking 71? Got ran the fuck over.
2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time. And that means you've got to stop them on defense.
That shit was funny.
use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Motion. 51 the mic, boys. Hang on.
Y'all not ready.
Slam.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week, as he's got a first down as well. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike, 44. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo.
Hey.
On first down, Grant. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Bang. No. Check hot route. Hot.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Kill. Zoom.
51's the mic.
Let's get it together, D.
Switch.
On 3rd down, Kaiser. This will be caught by Brown. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
37 definitely going down to his damn ratings. Yeah, his rating's going to be bad.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's Nick Foles as he heads back out to work. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease?
A big offensive explosion helped leading them
I was scared
to
it was gonna
victory.
glitch.
And the defensive
Because my game
guys, they're
glitches
just saying, hey, put those
when
points
you
up every
simulate
week,
to
we'll
the
just
end
keep
of a
winning.
period.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Buccaneers, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. And
Wait,
for
what?
Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
So we had good third down percentage. Deshaun, not bad. 388 yards, 4 touchdowns. I mean, we didn't give them a touchdown on passing at all. Definitely could have been better. And it was against Jacksonville, who have horrible, like they said, and worse in the league in pass defense. So, just going to look through here. Corey Grant, he's got his 80 yards. So, he's now over 1,500. You saw that pop up on the screen. So, he's now good. The next is 2,000, but I don't know if we're going to really get him to 2,000. If we're going to get him in to another 500 yards in 4 games. I don't know if we're actually going to accomplish that. Fournette got off with a couple big runs, about 4 good big runs. Otherwise, we had kept them in check. Sure. So they were hitting them those flat routes. Okay, I don't know what this is about. Right, this game tripping right now. All right, Miles Jack 15, Devin White 9. That's the rookie we traded over for Josh Allen. So I think it was a good trade. You know, he did get his 9 tackles. Calais Campbell, we saw that play where he blew up our fucking right tackle. That sack here, that hurt. That messed us up on that one drive. Oh yeah, we didn't turn the ball over. So Eric Berry had that 1 interception. Return for a touchdown. That might be his only interception for the whole season. Zimenez got 2 sacks. Josh Allen got a sack. We go here to the Tranquil car. Alright, blocking. You know, hey, it is what it is. Can't move that fast with Deshaun anyway. So Miles had 7 catches. So now he just needs 8 to break 100. Well, really 9 to break 100, 8 to hit 100. Antonio Brown has 6 catches and 226 yards, so he's now over 1,500 receiving yards. He needs 17 catches. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, we already looked at rushing. I'm tripping. Alright, so finish this game. Alright, Miles, Deshaun, and Gauthier. Had one little mistake on the depth chart. Damn it, didn't mean to click there. He's not going to be the holder. So we've gone from a 72 to a 74 for the season. Overall team. You know, a lot of this, the O-line and what happened with the secondary hoops. I didn't mean to do that either. Alright, so let's jump to the next week. quarterbacks. We might stick it out with Deshaun. Oh, wait, I'm not even on quarterback position. We might just go and stick it out with Deshaun. You know, I definitely want a quarterback who can move. No gems hiding in here. That's definitely not an Army quarterback. Not at that size. I'm trying to think. Is there anybody that we probably need to? Nah, yeah, because it won't be until week 17. So. We did because I want to say I remember seeing this in the orange jersey. Can't take the call right now. I think I'm gonna have to go with I don't know if that's the same color red. Alright. Mute it.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa for the call of this one. We bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. It'll be Jacoby Brissett under center for the Colts. He, of course, made 15 starts in Andrew Luck's absence 2 years ago. Not much required of him last year. He threw just 4 passes total. But that experience as a starter, very valuable in this learning process. A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On second down, here's a run with Mack. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And here are the Colts offensive starters.
Ryan Kelly's a great example of how valuable the centers have become in the NFL. A former first-round pick, he was plugged in immediately to be a starter to handle big nose tackles as well as blitzing linebackers, and also able to move and get out into the run game and get to the second and third level and deliver blocks.
Funchess has it complete. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say, I like what they were trying to do.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. As we take a look at the starting quarterback, Deshaun Kaiser, the man who hails from Toledo, Ohio, and of course played his college ball at Notre Dame.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to.
They'll run on first down. Grant, he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Without a doubt, a true #1 receiver. It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat them.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
He's checking. Crash, go.
Here's Kaiser. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown, 77 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. The Colts have it. And now look at him go. He's at the 50. the 30, 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity.
On 1st and 10, Brissett taken in by the tight end Doyle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. A look at the Buccaneers starters now on defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now it's Mack, draw play. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us. They cannot hold us down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And possession will switch hands first. On 1st and 10, Kaiser. He gets this to Alize Mack, the Notre Dame product.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Let's bring it.
On 2nd down now, it's Grant, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
Hey, turn it up.
Kaiser on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, 1,
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
To throw again. Kaiser looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Miles Boykin, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. A run by Mack to start the drive. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. O'Shane Ximines in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's and he's capitalizing.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Check, watch 54. Yeah.
3 bucks.
Mike 50.
On first down, Grant. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Corey Grant, an 80-yard touchdown as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive. Nice start.
Now the try here for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show.
They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
It's no secret that this is a team that's built on passing, but as you always tell me, you have to throw the run in there every now and then to keep that pass sharp.
Yeah, you have to, because otherwise, if they never have to worry about running the football, it is just a controlled sprint to your quarterback, and eventually, you're calling on your backup quarterback.
But they got to do better than that last go-around. They went in the wrong direction.
Now Brissett. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense.
Hey, come on. Right there, 54 Mike. Go. All day, dog. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Darius Leonard, last year's leading tackler as a rookie in the NFL, in on the stop.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me. Spell.
On 2nd down, it's Grant, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Mike's 50. Pick me up. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. I got you. I got you, son. I got you.
On 3rd down, Grant. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Watch twist.
They'll try and run for it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hey, watch the boot. Say it. Off. Check 31.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A big pickup there. 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Check your hot read.
A first down throw for Kaiser. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver, that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. Kaiser now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Under 10.
Throwing again is Kaiser on 2nd and 10. He's going to air one. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big pickup of 38. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
No, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You can fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Switch gears. Yeah. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Corey Grant with touchdown number 20 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line.
Extra point attempt to come here. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide.
Ready. Pittsburgh. 51. Hey, come on,
They'll start on the ground with Mack. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Brissett sets to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Brissett. It's caught by Funchess. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the offense will take over.
Ready. 53 is the mic. Here I come.
On 1st down, it's Grant. Pierre Desir in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Grant. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Wide, get wide. Kill.
On 3rd down, Grant. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
Mike's 54. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
Kaiser now to throw on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Go. Win championships, baby. Tighten up.
On 1st and 10, Kaiser. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I got it. Check nickel. Watch the shit. Hey. Whoa. Watch the shit. Chill. Check 13.
Operating from the gun. Kaiser. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Kaiser now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. From the gun, Kaiser. This will be caught. It's Mack, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards.
Roy. Right there. 55. Oh, you got deep?
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
He's scared. Jam him, jam him.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On second down, Kaiser again. He completes this one to Mack. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Check. 61. Match box. Mike, twist. Wahoo. Mike 54. Mike 54. Squeeze.
Tighten down. There you go. 25. Check 25. Go.
They'll throw again. Kaiser. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Miles Boykin with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. Half has been theirs. Now the try here for the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. We remind you that coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football. Seems like we've seen the Seahawks quite a bit in prime time.
On the double. My boy, 51. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And
Come on, set. And read.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Hey, that QB's trash. Yes.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant, and he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Here it comes, here it comes.
They'll keep it on the ground. Grant, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Sponge, no. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, you got it, son. Check.
Kaiser just getting the play off. This one caught by his tight end, Mack. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Kaiser now 12 of 15 throwing the ball. 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
You're not ready.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming, double up.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Kaiser now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10.
Switch. What?
From the gun, Kaiser. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Mike 54. Watch the curls.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
First down, Kaiser. And this is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
SOS.
A second down throw now for Kaiser. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 14. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Under crunch. Off. 54's Mike. Neil. Check. Watch 54. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Check safety.
From the red zone now, Kaiser. This will be caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Let's go.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
54. Hey, here we go. Switch. Get it on. West. Motion, motion, motion.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Corey Grant, his 21st touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly.
Point after try forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring.
Hey, Lobo.
Mike 50, huh? You ain't got nothing.
66. Bullet. High.
Shit.
Yes, yeah. Get him.
On 1st down, Kaiser. That's complete to his running back, Grant. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Orbit.
These babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Alert, flare. Go. Flare.
Out of his end zone, Kaiser. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's only able to get it up to about the 2-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
To throw from his end zone, Kaiser. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
Safety screen.
Again, it's Kaiser. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
If you kill it, motion me out.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
Bound to lose 1. Hey, watch that. Delta. 54. Mike, 54.
Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
To the air again, Kaiser. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Kaiser going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Check 52.
Kaiser yet again. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Go. Hey, let's get this. Go. Crunch. Slam. Squeeze.
Throwing again. Kaiser looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mack. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
54, right there. Any weapon. We ain't giving up nothing today. He's coming, go. We got double up. Echo.
Mike's 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Hey.
5-4. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. 36.
On 1st and 10, Kaiser. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Temple, Rocky Sin. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Fine.
I got him.
A first down throw for Brissett. Ebron with it over the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Good work after the catch, gets him 50.
Let's go. Come on, set and read. Check Mike 54. Topper. Read. Check. Yes. Ball trot. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. 54. Check tight end. Check tight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
Joker. Rock.
Kaiser on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
On 2nd down, it's Grant, and he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Neil. Watch 54. Focus, defense, focus. Check 3.
A first down throw for Kaiser. Over the middle, complete. It's Mack. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down now, it's Grant. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run.
I knew that Alex Mack didn't have that breakaway speed, but they were playing middle linebackers in tight, and I don't like trying to run against that out of this formation.
On first down, Grant. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Should have just ran it, though.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Throwing on first down. Kaiser looking middle, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tampa Bay, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Colts, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
So outside of that turnover I threw. We had exactly the game that we wanted, in a sense. So rookie got his interception against us. Hate that. I don't think we had any forced fumbles either. When did he get in the play? Yeah, we didn't have any turnovers. So yeah, we didn't turn the ball. We didn't get the turnovers right now. So only 2 sacks for the whole game. Miles at 14, 249 and 2. Antonio Brown only had 2 catches. Gotta give him some more catches so he can get his 100. Not bad. If I didn't throw that 1 touchdown, just imagine how good it could have been. All right, so go out and look at our stats. Still need 300 something. So you would need like 100 yards a game to even break 2,000, and that's still not gonna give him the record. So Miles has his 100 catches. Antonio Brown still needs 15 catches, so he needs to average 5 catches a game. All of our starters have given up a sack now. Jimenez is close to also getting the old sack record. Josh Allen almost got 100 tackles. I've never had a player get 100 tackles that I played through the game. Well, I still didn't, because I simulated a couple of these games, but simulated the defense. Alright, so let's see. This is actually going to wrap it up for this episode. You're just going to go look here. There's nothing down there. I think we scouted all the quarterbacks, though. Nope, one quarterback left. Yeah, so no quarterbacks really available in this trial. We're gonna bring Antonio back. I'm just trying to see. Defensive lineman, maybe. Only other thing I could think of that we could scout. We don't need anybody great. We just need some big guys that can just sit there, get in the way. So those are all smaller than I want them to be. It's like this guy. Put him at D tackle. This guy, put it. Oh nope, he's undrafted. That'd be the only one we would look at. Maybe scout some outside linebackers to play middle linebacker. Like these two guys, might put them at middle linebacker. in sacks. We already scouted everything else that we need to look at. Maybe else would be like backup safeties. Because we're looking at free agency. So, alright, next game. We might do a triple threat. Might do it even this evening. Triple threat. Lions, Texans, and Falcons maybe to wrap up the regular season. And then we do the playoffs. See if we can win 2 playoff games. And then do the Super Bowl by itself. And then do the offseason in that episode by itself. Oh, let's go look real quick. Nope. Let me do this first. Yeah, so you need 2,105. That's not gonna happen. He did break 20 though. No, he got 20 for the year. Well, he did break 20. Yeah, see, you still need 7 touchdowns to break that. Miles already has that record, but most touchdowns in a year. He needs 2 touchdowns to break that record. He's not finna get catches. We already know that. He's not even gonna be close to that. Yeah, so you need 3 more sacks. Or really 2, really. It'd be 22.5, so he had that 2. Oh, yeah, I'm not finna get him that. I could probably get that with Tyreek, though, easily. I can get that with Tyreek easily, if I had Tyreek. Yeah, not even breaking, gotten in there. Alright, so he did get him up to 17 catches in the game, though. That's cool. Top 10 there. Alright, so oh shit, we got him to 18 catches in the game once. If I known that, we'd try to target him more. Alright, so anyway. Wait, that wasn't this past game, was it? I know I got him the ball a lot. No, okay. Alright. That's it. We're up to 20th value as an expansion team. We're the 20th value team in expansion. So, that's what's up. Jumped up 12 spots.